The Bill and Kelly Show is recorded at Studio A at Executive Suite Squared in beautiful Hammond, Indiana. Now, here's Bill and Kelly. Good morning and welcome to the Bill and Kelly Show. Today we have some guests with us from the Noontime Kiwanis in Valparaiso, Indiana. The president, Lenny Corso. Welcome to the show, Lenny. You've been here much before. And then we also have Jodi Jackson. Hi, Jodi. How you doing? And Jodi,
good. How are you?
You are the past president, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's what I thought. So they're here to talk to us about a very, very neat event that they're going to be hosting. And boy, the Noontime Kiwanis, I've got to hand it to them, host many neat events that help out the community and veterans. And so what I thought I'd let you guys do is, first of all, tell us a bit about this and then when it happens and so on.
All right, Bill, I'll start out. Being the current president, is when the COVID virus thing came out back in March, we as a club had to freeze our budgets and basically not execute at least one of our big fundraisers, which is the Pancake Day. And of course, we've all been doing what we've been asked to do via the guidelines from the state of Indiana. We all know that there was a big disappointment for kids, which Kiwanis is all about kids. And obviously there was no prom, there was no commencement per se. And it was very difficult for the kids. A couple of weeks ago, there was a group of parents, and Jodi was kind of leading the pack, and approached our Kiwanis Club that since the state of Indiana is going to 100% opening after, I believe it's around July the 5th, that the group of parents were going to try to organize a prom for Valparaiso High School students. And they came to us, we looked at our budget, and they asked for some financial support, which we had a board meeting, and the board agreed that we would provide that financial support to assist the group of people, excuse me, through our Kiwanis organization as a committee, and to support the prom for these kids. And they indicated it was going to take place July the 15th at the Expo Center. And we discussed it, and we approved the financial support for the prom. So we are just really happy to have this opportunity and be in a position to where we can assist them. And now I'm essentially going to turn it over to Jodi, because she has all the particulars on how people or students can sign up and all the technical aspects of it and the logistics. So Jodi, it's all yours.
Thank you, President Lenny. Yeah, so I, as a parent of a now newly graduated senior of Valparaiso High School, him and his friends, and I know other kids have talked about just the disappointment that there wasn't going to be a prom. And so actually there was another mom that had kind of spearheaded all of this. And so I was asked to join the committee to help plan it. And when you're doing it individually and you're not doing it under a group, it's a little bit more difficult to try to, I guess, get things done. So being a member of the Kiwanis Club for many years and a past president, I thought I'll reach out to the Kiwanis Club and see if they would be interested in sponsoring this. And they jumped right on board. And so that is just really awesome, because it helps open up a little bit more doors for us. The doors, so Lenny had said July 15th, and the doors at the Porter County Expo Center is where it's going to be held. Will open at 6:30. There will be a grand march from 7 to 8, where currently we're projecting 2 people per student can come into the Grand March. And then from 8 to 11 then will be the prom for the kids. You can purchase tickets at the Valparaiso Family YMCA until July 10th. And, we're just hoping to have a great time. So.
Boy, that's great, because one of the things about this year, and I remember both proms that I went to, and I know it's hard to believe that someone would actually go to a prom with me, but I did, both my junior and senior year, and those were some of the most memorable moments. And to think that these kids didn't have that opportunity, and many of them didn't have a graduation, it's just heartbreaking, because those are key factors and key moments in adolescent life that just you look back on and have very, very bright memories of. And so, again, hats off to the Kiwanis Club for doing something like this and trying to help some kiddos out, having leave high school with some neat memories, and even the juniors, because you never know what's going to happen next year, right? So, yeah, it's amazing, amazing stuff. So, review for us again. So they can buy tickets if they know a Kiwanian, a noontime Kiwanian. And then also, where else can they buy tickets?
Actually, all ticket sales are at the Valparaiso Family YMCA. They're $20 a ticket, and cash only, please. And when they come in and purchase their ticket, we will just ask for information. One of the things that we ask for is a parent's email and a parent's phone number, because we will be emailing out a waiver to the parents that the kids will need to have signed and brought with them at the prom. Right, so again, $20 a ticket at the Valparaiso Family YMCA, and a parent email and a parent phone number is going to be required when you purchase your ticket.
Awesome. So let's talk about what happens there. You guys get bands lined up, food, or what all is involved?
We're currently working on all of that, but we do. We have a DJ service donated by We Create Media, Wade Bretsky, and we have photographers that have donated their time. They're going to come and take more candid shots of the kids, and we are planning on just a light refreshment, water and maybe some chips or cookie or something like that. So, we're hoping that the kids partake in our community and go out to dinner prior to. We kind of would like for them to experience the whole prom situation, which is one of the reasons why it's starting a little bit later. So, we'd like for them to experience it as much as they can, as normal as they can. One of the things is, once they enter the doors at the Porter County Expo Center, if they leave, they are not coming back in. So, we're trying to be as safe as possible. We are going to have security there, and we're going to follow all guidelines, CDC guidelines, whatever the Porter County Expo Center requires. We're just, we realize not everybody feels comfortable coming, or not everybody can come, but we're just trying to make it available to those that can come and have it an enjoyable evening.
Oh, this is great. Boy, this is absolutely great. Kelly mentioned to me the other day that she'd never been to a prom because she wasn't allowed. So we may try to crash this thing.
We're always looking for volunteers.
Oh yeah, we can provide some of the entertainment. If you know Kelly, that isn't hard to do. So, man, this is great. I mean, this is you're gonna put some smiles in some kids' faces and give them an opportunity that gosh. In fact, I'm trying to remember my junior prom is where I got this god-awful peach-colored tux. I look back at it and I was like, why the heck? Well, my date, I had to match her dress. And, right. Back then, Lenny, you probably remember the lapels you had to land a 747 on.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, now they're a little cut trim things that, oh boy. So boy, we're really looking forward to seeing some smiles on kiddos' faces when they go to this thing. I'm sure it's going to be, as all the Kiwanis events are top-notch events, and so we're really looking forward to it. And if you guys don't mind, I'm going to roll the video again, and just so folks can have all the information in front of them. So again, this starts, this is July 15th, doors open 6:30. Grand March starts at 7, and the prom goes from 8 to 11, and this is at the Porter County Expo Center. Tickets are $20, and they can be purchased at the Valparaiso YMCA, cash only, please. So, boy, we're really looking forward to this. So is there anything else you want to share with us? Anything else coming up that you Kiwanians are planning?
Well, sticking with the prom for right now is we are looking for volunteers that will be chaperones for the evening. And I know some of our Kiwanian members are planning on doing that. And Bill and Callie may want to be one of our set of chaperones. I know you both of you have a great time, and as those of us that are involved with kids, we know the kids just energize the adults, and it's really enjoyable to see them having such a good time, particularly what has been restricted for the last several months.
Yeah, and again, you are going to honor all the CDC guidelines, the social distancing.
Yes.
Even though Indiana is opening up, as I always tell people, we got to be careful so we don't end up right back to where we started, staying at home and everything closing up. So the better we can do that, the better for all of us in getting back to work and getting the economy started again. So, gosh, with that, I will say we'll start wrapping up the show. And boy, this sounds exciting. So we'll stay tuned, and we'll keep people reminding us. And for those of you out there, please share the video so people know about this great event that Kiwanians are putting on. And with that, we'll just say goodbye for now. And thank you both for being on our show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
All right. We appreciate it very much.
Have a great day. And
you too. Take care.
As we always say, goodbye for now.
This episode of the Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by...
Hurt in a wreck. Why would you even think about calling the insurance company first?
Call someone who's going to work for you, not against you.
The insurance companies are not on your side. We are.
We are Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe are the lawyers for you. Call 222-2222.